Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Steve, I'm just really kind of thinking about the draft that we just had. We saw a lot of different guys go to a lot of different teams. Are there any particular teams that you can think of in either conference that may be in contention that the average fan may not suspect will have a pretty good year next year?
Man, I think the obvious, team I think everybody's kind of looking at, and I'm looking at is Detroit. I mean,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
what they have going on there in their front office after they got rid of Matt McMillan,
Right.
uh, it's day and night. With Donica Sue and Nick Farley now in the middle. I think the key for that team is going to be the quarterbacks. If I forget his name,
Matt Stafford.
Stafford.
guys help me out here. What's
Stafford.
that? Stafford, yes. If he can stay healthy, I mean, sky's the limit for that team. So, I mean, their draft is just good. Every year, the last couple of years, the draft has been excellent. Actually, the last few years, and I
Yeah.
think that's the team to watch. And I mean, they're probably, to be honest, the NFC North is probably going to be the toughest division in all of football, all of the National Football League next year.
Absolutely. We're speaking to Steve Edwards, former Chicago Bear, now with the Arizona Rattlers of the AFL. And one quick question, last question before we let you run, because I know you're very busy, and we definitely appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to talk to the Sports Kritik group, man. And definitely don't be a stranger. We'll have you back on real soon. Wanted to ask just your opinion, because you played in the NFL, kind of help us as fans and analysts kind of understand the plight of the pro football player with this lockout with the NFL. What's some of the things that maybe some of the players may need to concede to really make this thing, happen, or not concede at all? I mean, what's your opinion on that?
Oh man, it's tough, because I'm still part of the union. But I mean, this has to be. They got to find middle ground. I mean, I don't think the players could. I mean, there's some certain things there. I don't know all the written, the little details, but I mean, they're gonna have to give a little into some things, and the owners are gonna have to give a little. But it comes down to that revenue, and the owners want to take a majority of that. And you're already in the sport. I just look at it as as a player standpoint, compared to the other sports. We're the most popular sport in the country, and our contracts are not guaranteed. It's a violent sport where you can get hurt. Your career could be over. In some instances, you unfortunately you see guys, be in wheelchairs and are affected after they're done playing. So the fact that we don't have contracts guaranteed is really bad, and I know the numbers don't match up well with the roster size of, basketball and baseball, but, we have to fight for something, and we can't let the owners just take everything, but at the same time, it has to be some kind of middle ground so we can get back on the field and give the fans what they want. That has to happen, and I think it will happen. What I've seen today on the news that they're in negotiation mode and trying to get a deal done. So hopefully that ends soon and they find a good deal, and hopefully a deal that can extend to the future and they won't have to deal with this next year.
Absolutely. Well, man, Steve, thank you so much, man, for coming on the show. I know that, and this is the second week in a row, man, that Jers has brought someone from the mighty Mount Carmel up there in Chicago. I'm from Memphis originally, so you guys have done a great job with putting guys from your era into the NFL and just been successful men. And Mount Carmel's got to be a great institution from a high school standpoint to produce what it's produced. And, man, don't be a stranger, man. And I'm sure if you're cool with D-Mac and you're cool with some of those other great, Mount Carmel alumni, man, kind of throw us a bone, man, and get them on the show. We'll appreciate it.
Man, no problem, man. I try to get out and, I even, try to get you some guys I played with before that in the league. I can definitely hook y'all up. I got a Ruben Brown, I got, Jason McKee, I got some guys on the phone line, so I definitely, support you guys. You guys are doing a great thing. I love sports, man. So This is something I'm definitely interested in. Make sure you guys post that up on my Facebook so I can get it out there.
Hey, man,
I got you, Big Steve. I got you, man. Hey, really quick before we let him go, man. Like Steve mentioned, his older brother Charles played for the University of Illinois, right? So I'm communicating back and forth with him. You know, we're trying to set him up for the show, and subconsciously I called him Big C. All right, so for anybody from the Mount Carmel family, you know, I refer to him as his older brother Noonie, and I didn't even know I was doing it. And then I posted on his page, like, we good, Big C? And he was like, dude, I'm Steve, man. It's not Big C. But, hey, if you saw these two guys together, man, you can see how it could happen. But for the record, I've never done that. I didn't do it in school. Don't know why I did it then. Maybe I was thinking about Big C, man. I'm sure he's cool. But, Steve, we appreciate you coming on.
You already know, man. I go right there. When I go to Mount Carmel, Coach Nick, he calls me my brother's name all day. So hey, I'm used to it, man. I know I look like the guy. You know what I'm saying? So
big time. Well, we enjoyed
no
you, man.
problem.
It was a great show, man. Appreciate you coming on, bro. We got to do it again sometime.
All right, for sure, man. I appreciate you guys having me.
All right.
We are MC.
All right, baby. That's my man,
for sure.
Steve.
MC.
Steve Edwards, former Chicago Bear, checking in now with the Arizona Rattlers of the Arena Football League. If you want to get yourself in there, you want to talk more sports with us, you can reach us on the ClichéMens.com hotline. That is 347-994-2337.